Karol Wojtyła's early life was shaped by the challenges and adversities of the interwar period in Poland. Raised in a devout Catholic family, his mother's early death and his father's passing deeply influenced his spiritual and intellectual development. Excelling academically, Wojtyła pursued studies in philosophy and theology, demonstrating an early interest in the intersection of faith and reason. The outbreak of World War II cast a dark shadow over Europe, and Poland became a battleground. During the Nazi occupation, Wojtyła continued his studies in an underground seminary, where he secretly pursued his vocation to the priesthood. This period of clandestine education and resistance to the oppressive regime forged his character and instilled in him a commitment to fighting for justice and human dignity. Karol Wojtyła was ordained a priest in 1946, dedicating himself to pastoral work and intellectual pursuits. His philosophical and theological writings during this time laid the groundwork for his later contributions to Catholic thought. As a professor and scholar, Wojtyła explored the intricacies of ethics, personalism, and the role of the human person in society. In 1958, Wojtyła was appointed as the auxiliary bishop of Krakow, beginning his episcopal ministry. The years leading up to the Second Vatican Council marked a period of significant theological and pastoral engagement for Wojtyła. His contributions to the Council's discussions on religious freedom, human rights, and the role of the laity showcased his keen intellect and dedication to the Church's renewal. In 1964, Wojtyła became the Archbishop of Krakow, emerging as a prominent leader within the Polish Catholic Church. Elevated to the College of Cardinals in 1967, his commitment to social justice and solidarity with the oppressed grew more pronounced. Amidst the backdrop of political unrest in communist Poland, Cardinal Wojtyła advocated for the rights of the Church and the Polish people. The conclave of 1978 saw the surprising election of Cardinal Karol Wojtyła as Pope John Paul II, the first non-Italian pope in 455 years, and the first Polish pope in history. His papacy began during a critical juncture in world history, with the Cold War tensions still palpable and the Catholic Church grappling with the challenges of the modern era. Pope John Paul II's pontificate spanned over 26 years, making him one of the longest reigning popes in history. His charismatic and dynamic leadership style captured the attention of millions, both within and outside the Catholic Church. During his papacy, he addressed a wide range of global issues, including human rights, social justice, and the sanctity of life. One of the defining moments of Pope John Paul II's papacy was his support for the Solidarity movement in his native Poland. As the first non-Italian pope in centuries, he used his position to advocate for the rights of the Polish people and played a crucial role in the eventual fall of communism in Eastern Europe. His visits to his homeland inspired millions and strengthened the resolve of those fighting for freedom. Pope John Paul II was a proponent of interfaith dialogue, engaging with leaders of various religious traditions to foster understanding and promote peace. His historic visits to synagogues, mosques, and temples demonstrated his commitment to building bridges between different faith communities. His efforts contributed to a more inclusive and tolerant global religious landscape. The establishment of World Youth Day by Pope John Paul II became a hallmark of his papacy. These gatherings brought together millions of young people from around the world, providing a platform for spiritual reflection, communal worship, and a sense of global solidarity. The Pope's ability to connect with the youth energized the Catholic Church and contributed to its continued relevance in the modern world. Pope John Paul II's theological reflections on the human person and sexuality, known as the theology of the body, are considered some of his most significant contributions to Catholic theology. This body of work explored the profound connection between the human body, love, and the divine, offering a fresh perspective on issues such as marriage, chastity, and the sanctity of life. Despite his widespread popularity, Pope John Paul II faced challenges and controversies during his pontificate. Criticisms were directed at the handling of certain aspects of the clergy sexual abuse crisis and the Vatican's stance on issues such as contraception and women's ordination. The Pope's conservative positions on social and moral issues stirred debates within and outside the Church. In the later years of his papacy, Pope John Paul II faced declining health, with Parkinson's disease and other ailments affecting his physical abilities. Despite these challenges, he continued to fulfill his papal duties, offering his suffering as a testament to the dignity of human life. His determination and resilience in the face of illness endeared him to many, becoming a symbol of perseverance and faith. Pope John Paul II's death on April 2, 2005, marked the end of an era and the beginning of a lasting legacy. His impact on the Catholic Church, global politics, and interfaith relations continues to be felt. Beatified in 2011 and canonized as a saint in 2014, he is remembered for his unwavering commitment to human rights, social justice, and the transformative power of faith. Karol Wojtyła's journey from a small town in Poland to the chair of St. Peter is a testament to the power of faith, intellect, and moral courage. As Pope John Paul II, he navigated the complexities of the modern world with a profound sense of duty to humanity. His legacy endures not only in the institutions he shaped, but also in the hearts and minds of those who were touched by his charisma, compassion, and commitment to the principles of justice and love.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.